Hi, this is Dana, and in my 5-minute session today, I thought I'd show you how to create email messages quicker. A lot of the Outlook tips and tricks classes that I've watched before focus on just managing the volume of emails that you're getting. So creating quick steps and creating rules and setting up actions to kind of manage your mail. So what I thought I'd focus on is how do you create an email message quicker? All right, so the first thing I wanted to show you is you can always do a Control N as in Nancy. So I'm going to go ahead and do a Control N, and it creates a brand new message. The other thing that you can do is you can, if you're in some other application, so if I were in Excel over here working, I can always just right click on my Outlook and create a new message that way too without actually going into Outlook. So those are your keystroke way and your quick shortcut way by right clicking to create a new message. All right, the next thing I want to focus on is if you send similar emails. So basically you're sending out a weekly email or a monthly email or maybe a project-based email, but it's always the same. And basically you're just filling in the blanks with the things that are different. You want to set up a template. So that template can be addressed to a certain group if the email goes to the same group all the time. It can have a subject line, and you want to fill in as much of the body text as possible. And that body text can have whatever formatting. It can look however you need it to look. It can be signed off by you with your auto signature, all that stuff. All right, but you create your template. When your template is created, you come on up to the File menu, and you do a Save As like you would save any other template. When the box comes up, you want to make sure that you're saving it as an Outlook template. And when you do that, it goes to a very specific spot on your computer and you give it a name, whatever your name appropriate is. That's a perfect name. That was my subject line, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And I now have my template. So I'll go ahead and close out of here and I'll show you how to use that template. So back on the home menu, normally you create that new message by hitting this button or Control N. What you'll have to do is come on over to New Items and come down to More Items. If you choose a form, if you click the drop down right here, you can go into your user templates that are in your system, and this will show you all of those templates that are stored in that very specific location. I'm going to go ahead and choose my template that I just created and go ahead and click open. And you can give this a keystroke so it's a little bit quicker. But I'm going to go ahead and click open, and voila, there's my template. And again, it could have been addressed to someone, but I fill in the blanks and I'm ready to go. And it's better than going back and finding that message in your body text, or sorry, that message in your sent folder and trying to copy and paste it. So it's a little bit quicker. So again, an email template is anytime you're sending out very similar email messages and you need a template. All right, the last thing I'd show you as far as creating a message quicker is something that is actually called quick parts. All right, so what I have here is a sentence that I say a lot. So sometimes I have to follow up on my invoices because I don't receive them in a timely manner. And I just want to see, if they're still outstanding. Maybe I didn't mark it right in my system. So I have some sentences here, 3 of them, that I want to be able to use in not only a new message, but more likely a reply. So what I just showed you with email templates, those are for new messages. That's always going to create a new message. Quick parts that I'm going to show you next are just sentences. This could be, 3 paragraphs if you wanted it to be. But it's basically something that you want to insert into an email, anywhere in an email. It could be in a new message, reply, forward, wherever you want to put it. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to have your text, whatever that might be. It can have a picture in it. It can have a table in it if you wanted to. But basically, you highlight it, and you come on up to your insert menu on your pop-out message box. You go to quick parts, and you save your selection to the quick part gallery and give it a name, whatever name you want to give it. So I'm going to go ahead and just call this my invoice. Check. All right, and I'll go ahead and click OK. All right, now I'm ready to use that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. All right, so I brought up an invoice that I sent before. So I want to basically follow up with Doug and say, hey, Doug, I didn't get this, I didn't get paid for this invoice yet, so I need to get paid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and reply to Doug. So it has Doug on there. All right, and then I'm going to go and say, hey, Doug. And then I want to insert that text that I put in my quick parts. So I'm just going to come on up to my insert menu, slide on over to quick parts, and all of it's going to be right here. So here's my invoice check. Voila, there's those 3 sentences. I don't need to type anything else. I'm done. All right, so I can just hit send and send that on its way. All right, so those were my 3 shortcuts, y'all. The first shortcut was a control N as in Nancy to create a new message. The next one was creating a template. Remember, that was just a file save as, and make sure you save it as a template. And lastly, the insert quick parts. You can have as many quick parts as you want. Those quick parts can have logos in them. Those quick parts can have tables in them, but they'll definitely save you some time. Thank you.